Hello, all of you. We are beginning with the second part of the subsidiary books. We have already done all the other subsidiary books in the unit 4th for chapter 2. Right now, we are doing unit 5 of the chapter 2, that is the types of cash book. One of the most important and relevant topic of accounts, of audit, of ratios everywhere. Yes or no? We call it as management of vitamin M, that is money. So how well you do the proper accounting of your money, and that will also decide your progress. Okay. So now today's class we are starting with how do you prepare cash book. We have already finished subsidiary books, purchase, sale, purchase return, sales return, bills receivable and bills payable. Bills receivable, bills payable, we have not solved problem. I have just introduced. Detail, you will learn it in the bills of exchange. Now, as we start this topic today, cash book, that is a principal book also and subsidiary book. Now, why so? Cash book in itself is prime book of recording the entry also, and you post it also there. In the ledger, all the journal entries are posted in the ledger. So in the ledger, you prepare T format account, debit side date, particulars, amount, credit side date. Yes. So for cash book, you record the transaction only in such a way that cash book in itself is cash ledger. Bank book in itself is bank ledger. So you're not going to prepare this in the main ledger. I hope you're getting. Once again, I want to repeat. Today and tomorrow what we are doing, cash book or bank book in itself is a prime book of recording the journal entry also, and it is a ledger also. You post the transactions also here. Okay. Chalo, let us start now. Yeah. Separate book where we are recording the booster notes. No, please write down some notes. Write down some notes. Not in your routine where you are solving the problem, but booster notebook. Types of cash book. You can write the heading. This is unit number 5th of chapter number 2. Types of the cash book. What types of cash book am I going to teach you? You write it. Even though I've given you printed material, still you write it. Today we are going to do single column. Single column, simple cash book. You know, single column, simple cash book. Right? Just exactly like your T format account is there. On the debit side, you record the receipts, and on the credit side, you record all the payments. Yes? Second is double column cash book. You will make a separate column for discount allowed, discount received, recorded separately. Discount allowed and discount received ke liye you have separate column. See, I am making you 45 rupees payment in full and final settlement of 50. So I am receiving 5 rupees discount. So one more additional column we will make. Then most popular for the exam is triple column cash book. Though it is called cash book, but it has 3 columns for cash, for bank, for discount allowed or discount received. So these are the 3 column cash book we are going to do. Now in triple column cash book, cash and bank account will have opening balance. Okay. I'll give you some other notes also for this. And the last type I'm going to teach you is petty cash book. Petty cash book, you know, I have a cashier and I give him 200 rupees in the morning. And whole day is doing petty. The name itself says petty, small expenses. जेरोक्स को 20 रुपीज, स्टेशनरी लेके आए, एक पेन लेके आए, कुछ कुरियर किया, एंड टी कॉफी एक्सपेंसेस, some snacks, so very petty expenses he is doing. So each and every transaction should not be recorded. On Monday I'll give him 1,000 rupees, and Saturday I'll say chalo do the total and tell me whole week how much you have spent for tea, coffee, xerox, stationery, petty expenses. We can pass a single entry weekly or after every alternate day and so on, depending on transactions. So such kind of accounting is called as petty cash book. It is maintained in two ways. Impressed petty cash book. Now this is a beautiful term at inter level you will use in branch accounting also. To my branches also I give a fixed cash. Impressed petty cash means fixed opening balance is maintained. Like I'll give you 200 rupees opening balance. Opening balance is say rupees 200. Now suppose you have spent 160. Closing is again 40. So naturally opening is 40. Again I'll give you cash 160. Again you will have 200. So in impressed every month you start with a fixed, tentatively 200 रुपए का खर्चा होता है, तो you do. How much you have spent, dear students? 160. I am introducing all together to give you a broader idea. We will practice problems for each one of them. Okay. So opening balance is 40. Cash is, opening balance is 200. You have spent 160. 40 is already there. Now if it is impress system, I will not give you again 200. Otherwise you will have 240. I will give you 160 so that you have 200, go on. Next month you spend 180. You have now 20 rupees. Again I'll give you 180. So impressed is opening balance is maintained fixed, and non-impressed. Non-impressed cash book. Non-impressed cash book is routine. Opening, receipt, payment, closing, again we will give. It's not going to maintain the fixed. So these are the types of cash book I am teaching. I'm just introducing everything together to give you, whole idea of this topic we are going to do in 2 classes. Clear what are the types of cash books we are going to study? Single, double. This you all should write in your booster notes. Now, first we will do single column, and for every type of the cash book, I'll give you booster notes. There are some pointers to be remembered for double column. When I come to that, I will say. Okay? Chalo, over to your material. Look at the screen. Yeah. Unit 5 we are doing right now. Yeah, this is the single column cash book. How do you make? Date, particulars, LF amount on the debit side, date, particulars. So single column cash book has only one amount column, and that is cash. No discount, no bank, nothing. Okay? Whatever you have opening balance, then receipt, then payment and closing. So let us start and do problem number 2 for single column. Please check if you are able to unmute. If you need to speak up in the class, no problem, or keep putting me the messages. Are you clear with the way I have introduced? Super easy topic for 5 marks. Okay. Prepare a simple cash book from the following transactions of Krishna of Delhi. Okay? Yeah. So now he has commenced the business Krishna with 8,000. ठीक है, चलो शुरू करते हैं. प्रॉब्लम नंबर 2. Just go on recording the transactions, and I'm reading also for all of you. Come to our routine notebook where we are solving the problems and start with heading simple cash book. Dash करके लिखो with single, you have single amount column. Single amount column. And this is problem number 2. Date, particulars, LF, amount. Date, particulars, LF and amount. I hope you all are getting what I'm doing. This is the debit side, write the heading in between. Cash book. It's always for the year, for the month, for the whole month, you're recording the transaction, never as it. So prepare the cash book, single column of amount. Ledger folio is when you post it in the ledger, which account is affected. 1st of April, commenced business with 8,000. So 8,000 cash account debit to capital account. See, cash book in itself is ledger. So frankly, you are framing the journal entry in your mind. What is the journal entry when cash is introduced as capital by Krishna? Cash account debit, Krishna account credit. So cash account, cash is coming in. What is the nature of cash? Real account. What is the rule of real? Debit what comes in, credit what. So all receipts, you will write it particulars mein, you can write R, receipt. Here particular means R, P, all payment. Easy? Chalo. So he commenced business with cash. After that, 3rd of April. 3rd of April, he bought goods for cash. Dates have gone little here there. Just do it now. Yeah. 3rd of April, he has bought goods for cash. So when you bring goods for cash on 3rd of April, it's purchase account debit. Purchases and cash is going out. Are you able to post it? Journal entry in your mind. Purchase to cash. So cash is going out. Credit. Right? By purchase. In purchase ledger, what you will write on the debit side? To cash. In cash, by purchase. Opposite we write. 6th of April. Sorry, ये तो हो गया. 5th of April. 5th of April, we have sold goods for cash. So cash book में क्या लिखेंगे? To sales. Cash is coming in. By way of sales, cash is coming in. Cash account debit to sales, 100. Then after that, 6th of April, received cash from Mohan. So 6th of April, cash account debit to Mohan, 360. Ninth of April, paid into bank. Cash is going out into the bank. So which side it will come? Credit side, 3,000. 9th of April. Yeah, dates, just do the arrow mark now. One enter is missing. 9th of April, 3,000 rupees are paid into bank. Bank is a personal account, debit the receiver. Cash is a real account, cash is going out. Bank, you can take it as real also. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Simple. Now paid the cash to Hari Kishan 215 on 13th April by Hari. Paid the cash. Next, 16th of April, sold the goods for cash. Cash account debit to sales. Cash account debit to sales. Paid for stationery. So cash is going out and stationery account is debited as it is our expense. 21st of April, one more payment. Paid for furniture. Journal entry, it's a capital expenditure. Furniture is a real account, debit what comes in and cash is going out. So furniture account debit to cash. So cash ke credit side I am writing buy furniture. In furniture ledger on the debit side, what will I write? To cash. Is my speed fine? कोई पीछे तो नहीं रह गया ना लिखने में? On 22nd April, received money from Sohan. Cash account debit to Sohan. Some old due must be there. So that is received. Again, 25th of April, paid for advertising by advertising 90. 25th April, 28th April, by postage 8. 30th of April, Hmm. 30th of April, we have done more expenses. We have paid rent. So rent expense debit, cash is going out. So on the credit side, we are writing. And one more last is there. Electricity. By balance carried down. Chalo, karo. Whenever I was receiving cash, I debited cash. Whenever I was giving cash, I credited cash. How much you are getting the total? Total first you write it on the debit side. This is all the cash received. How much you are getting? 8,000. 10,640 is the total. And in 10,640, go on making the payment. So closing balance is coming to 2012. 2012. कोई डाउट है तो पूछो. The simple problem. Whenever I have received cash, write it on the debit side. Whenever I am paying cash, write it on the payment side. And what you are getting is closing cash. Always debit side would be more, as cash cannot be negative, no? You can't make payment more than what you have, right? Yeah, you can never make payment, no more than what you have. Easy? Receipt and payment and all is easy. So this is all about single column cash book. Yes. Single column cash book. We can take up then double column cash book. Double column में what column you have extra? Discount column. Debit side and credit side of discount column is never balanced. Cash account is balanced. This is discount allowed. This is discount received. So debit side of discount allowed is credited and posted to the discount allowed column. Discount received is posted in the discount received ledger. But two are not taken together. I hope you are getting. I want to repeat what I am saying. In double column, though you are preparing discount column, you will not take the balancing figure of the discount account. You will take it as separately. चलो discount के साथ we will make it and we will balance the discount column. I'll tell you in the question notes. Third problem, prepare a 2-column cash book for Anil. Cash in hand is there, purchase, wages, all other details is given. So as they say, so we do. Third problem with the double column cash book. It's very easy. Sometimes they give the data for double column, but then they are single. So don't make discount column. Double column cash book. Problem number 3. Heading. Cash book. Date. Particulars. LF. Discount allowed. And cash. I hope you are getting why the name is given as double column, because how many amount columns are there? Double. Date, particulars, LF, discount allowed, and cash. LF you can make small because it's just a formality. Cash and discount allowed. Shall we start together? Just go on reading the problem and posting the entries. Opening balance on 1st of January for the cash is 4,000. Opening balance for the cash is 4,000. 6th of January cash purchases. Sorry, it will not come here. 6th of January, some purchases you are doing. So by purchase, purchase account debit, cash is going out here. Purchase debit, cash is going out. 10th of January, wages are paid. 40. 11th of January, there is cash sales. So cash account debit to sales, 6,000 rupees are coming in. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. 12th of January, cash is received from Suresh and discount allowed. Okay. So to Suresh, how much cash Suresh is paying? 1980. And how much discount we have allowed him? 20. I hope you are getting. Suresh has paid me 1980. So cash coming is 1980. He paid me 20 rupees less. So this 20 rupees, I have allowed him a discount. This is an expense for me. It will be posted in the discount allowed debit side. If you want, this is the first entry you are writing, no? So you can write the journal entry. Compound entry. In fact, लिखो थोड़ा 4 लाइन छोड़ के लिखना. You still have entries to be done. Compound entry. Cash account debit 1980. Discount allowed account debit 20. To Suresh 2000. Suresh account is settled for 2000. Check for yourself. Cash is coming in only 1980 in full and final settlement. Discount allowed is 20. ठीक है? So this is my expense. Next. Cash is paid to Venkatesh on 19th of January by Venkatesh. Venkatesh account debit and cash is going out. Venkatesh is the receiver. 2470. So we are paying him. Venkatesh is receiver. How much he is receiving cash from me? 2470. And how much I am paying less? 30 rupees. Discount received is income. Don't net off allowed and received. I'll tell you how to do. On 27th of January, cash is paid to Naveen. Cash is paid to Naveen. Sorry, not 30. I took wrong amount. It is 400. Please don't just copy it. If you have doubt in any entry, message me. Ma'am, 19 January entry, can you repeat? Or unmute and speak up. Are you all clear? Huh? Naveen say you are getting 400. 20th of January, I have purchased the goods for cash. So buy purchase. 2070. Purchase account debit. Cash is going out. Now first on 31st of January, just balance. I told you debit side total will be more for cash. 11,980. This side 11,980 is the total. Balancing figure कितना आ रहा है देखो. How much you all are getting the closing balance of cash? 5,000. Again next time it will become opening balance. Clear or not? Yeah. So this is like double column. You have balanced the cash account. What to do? Discount allowed 20 and this is 30. Keep it as it is. This discount allowed will be credited and posted in the debit side of the discount column. Write down the note. Note. Discount allowed. This you have to write in exam also. Discount allowed rupees 20 is debited in discount allowed ledger. And discount received rupees 30 is credited in discount received ledger. Ledger में एक T format discount received का account होगा. So this 30 rupees I will credit there and from there it will go to P&L account credit side. This discount allowed is my expense. Total 4 parties I have allowed discount. So credit it and take it on the debit side of discount allowed. In short, never balance the discount allowed and receipt. Don't write the balancing figure. Discount allowed or receipt को balance नहीं करना है. You don't have to balance the discount allowed and receipt. ठीक है? Got it? Easy. So what new you learned in double column? One more additional column you have to make for discount allowed and received, and discount allowed will be posted on the debit side of discount allowed ledger. Discount received will be posted on the credit side, and they are not balanced. They are not balanced. ठीक है? Easy, no? Discount allowed and received. Shall we go for the triple column then? Yeah. Triple column, one more column. Along with discount allowed and cash, you have a bank column also. 3 columns, one for cash, one for bank, one for discount on each side. All the cash receipt, deposit in the bank and discount allowed are recorded on the debit side. Cash payment, withdrawal from the bank and discount received are recorded on the credit side. Yes. So like this we will do in the triple column. Contra entries also we will write. These points we will read later. एक problem करते हैं triple column का. Just 2 minutes, I'll be back. Check single, double, triple, all clear. Then we are doing this problem now in class. ये वाला fifth problem करते हैं. Okay, it's easy or not? What did we do? See, don't take it as कि अरे ये क्या पढ़ना है ma'am. Listen all of you. Cash book is a base in CA Inter for single entry, non-trading, many other chapters. In fact, till the advanced accounting, amalgamation and all cash account, so you have to prepare. In branch also branch cash account. In departmental accounts also department-wise cash account. So it's very important to know how to prepare the cash account. Single column, just receive the cash, payment cash, over. Okay? Double column, then make a discount column also. And triple column is now what we are doing, cash, bank, discount, all we will do. See, bank may have a credit balance as overdraft, bank may have a credit balance, but the cash account will always have a debit balance, right or not? Sure. Let us prepare this triple column cash book now. Mihir commenced the business with cash 20,000. He paid into the current account, means he has deposited into the current account 19,000. And he received check, he paid to Praveen and Rohan and Tarun, and he received check from Varun and bank, and all the other details are given to you. Okay, so as they say, we will do what you are required is to prepare a triple column cash book. Problem number 5 we are doing now. Triple column cash book. Triple column cash book I am showing you. Date, particulars, LF. Now why do we call it triple column? Because it is having triple column of amount. Discount allowed, cash and bank. ये तो debit side है. Same these many columns on the credit side. Date, particulars, ledger folio, discount allowed, cash and back. Beautiful, nice. Date, particulars, ledger folio, discount allowed, cash and bank. Date, particulars, ledger folio, discount allowed, cash and bank. Shall we start? Yeah. Mihir commenced business with cash 20,000. So on 1st of January, cash is coming in. So debit the cash column. Be very careful. Which column you are debiting? Cash. To capital. Capital is a personal account. Proprietor is the giver. And cash is coming in. Out of this, 19,000 is paid in bank. 3rd of January, 19,000 cash is going out by bank. And in the bank on the same day, debit 19,000. 3rd of January. To cash, and in the ledger folio we should write C. C means what? Contra entries. Contra entries are entries between cash and bank column which get nullified, so you don't post anywhere. See, when I'm saying cash account debit to capital, in the ledger I will go and credit capital and there I will write by cash. Here I am writing. So I am doing posting. But here 19,000 cash is going out and it is deposited in the bank. So bank is coming in. So it is getting offset. I hope you are getting. So any transactions between cash bank, cash deposit, cash withdrawal, all these entries are recorded on the both sides, and because they are nullified, they are called as contra entries. Contra entries. Clear to all of you? Right. Next. He received check from Kirti and Co. Okay. Kirti and Co say he has received the check on 4th and he has paid this check in the bank on 600. Now the day you pay in the bank, that is the day you record in the bank column. I hope you are getting. Some party has given me a check. I kept that check in my drawer and after 3 days I have put it in bank. So now what? 600 rupees on 4th of January to Kirti. From Kirti, I have received 600 rupees check. It is a check. So you may have a doubt. Why am I writing in cash column? Just I am getting the money. Kirti is credited, giver. And cash means the check is coming in on 4th. And then 7th of January. See, this transaction is simple, but days are different. So we are recording. 7th of January, this check is deposited in the bank. So cash is credited. Cash is credited. And 600 rupees is deposited in the bank. Column ध्यान से लिखो. I know it's a new transaction for all of you. I'll repeat. पहले आप लोग लिख लो. You write it down. I'll repeat for all of you. This very transaction. Finish writing? Frankly, if Kirti gives me check on the same day, if I deposit in the bank, money is coming in the bank to Kirti. But here Kirti gave check on 4th of January. So I have received it in the cash column. And 7th, when I deposited in the bank, cash credit, bank debit. So cash is getting nullified. And bank is anyhow to be debited because money is given by Kirti in the bank. So bank is the receiver. Kirti is the giver. Okay? Underline now because this is a new entry. ठीक है? Next, 10th. He pays to Ratan and Co by check and is allowed a discount of 20. So on 10th, we have made payment by Rohan. We made payment by check. So which column will be credited? Bank column. 330. And he gave us discount. DR. This is discount receipt. Am I going fast or clear? Bank say I have paid check to Rohan. Rohan is receiver, debit. And bank is the giver, credit. And discount received is my income. Compound entry. Yes. On 12th of January, Tarun pays in my bank. Bank account में पैसे आ गए. Debit what comes in? 475. Who has paid? Tarun. Tarun's account credit. Bank account debit. Now, on 15th of January, we received check from Varun and allowed him a discount of 35. See, we have received the check, but this check is not deposited in the bank. Then first you record it in the cash and then you record it in the bank the day you deposit. I hope you are getting, see, 600 rupees cash check I got on 4th. 7th, when I deposited, cash credit, bank debit. So same for this. On 15th of January, we have received the check from Varun, 450. You record it in the cash account and 35 rupees we have allowed discount to Varun. Why am I recording in the cash account? Until now, I have not deposited in bank. Now, on 28th of January, we have received cash and check from sales. So, 2 sales. How much sales is there in cash? 75. And check is 100. So, total how many? 175. Cash and check received is 175. Out of this, 100 is check. Here also 450 is check. So when I deposit this, I have to credit it. Got it? Right. Now, yeah, please read it again and again and repeat. 25th of January, he pays into bank, including check received 15th and 20th. See, 15th, how much check you have received? 450. 20th, how much check you have received? 100. 75 is cash. So this and some other, all the checks you have deposited in bank on 25th of January. So what you will do? Cash account credit, bank debit. Bank may you have deposited the check of 1000, 25th of January. Contra entry. This 1000 includes 2 checks, which I have first put in the cash. And now I am crediting the cash. So automatically, and remaining cash I am putting in bank. So bank account debit, cash account debit, and CC contra entry. Clear to all of you? You may not have studied so much in depth in your 11th, 12th that when a check is received, put it in the cash column. The day you deposit in the bank, that day credit the cash, debit the bank. So that entry comes automatically. 27th, he pays check for cash purchases. Just 2 seconds. Amma. He pays cash for purchases. 275 rupees you have paid cash. So 1 second. 1 minute. Which column we will credit carefully? See, when you do triple column, entries are simple, but you have to be very careful which column you are writing. So 275 cash is going out by purchases. Purchase account debit, cash account credit. Same for sundry expenses. 50 rupees. Cash is going out. Sundry expenses, debit. If you want, I'll repeat all the entries. पहले total कर लेते हैं. Let us do the total and balance them on both the sides. I told you don't balance discount allowed and receipt. So discount allowed total, let it be 35. Discount receipt 20. Cash account, you say the total. Kitna aa raha hai? Yes. You can do totals faster than me and put it in the chat box. $21 to $25 is the debit side. $300 on the credit side. $300 is the closing balance of cash. Cash will always have a debit balance. You cannot pay more than the cash receipt. Bank may have a credit balance. You may take overdraft facility, you know. We call it cash credit overdraft in the bank. Bank allows us to pay more than what balance is there. What is the total of bank column? Yeah, you can also say the totals and put the answers in the chat box. Correct. Very good. 21,075. 330 minus karo. 20,745 is the closing balance and 21. Excuse me. Yeah. Check, I will share with all of you again all the details. What you have learned new in this problem, that should be clear to all of you. Finish writing? Okay, check. In triple column, discount allowed, cash, bank, 3 columns are there. Discount allowed, don't say 35 minus 20 is 15. No. Debit side discount allowed will be posted in the debit side in the ledger. Discount allowed ledger. Okay? Right. 1 second. And next is cash book may see. Kirti gave a check on 4th. I wrote it in the cash book. 7th, when I deposited in the bank, bank debit, cash credit. And between cash and bank, whatever transactions are there, they are called as contra transactions. Contra transactions. Clear? Same way. 450 check I have received from Varun. And sales, what I have made 175. In that 100 is check. Now all this, when I deposited in the bank, it automatically came in the contra entry, bank debit, cash. Actually 450 check I have deposited. 75 also check. Remaining cash. But you can do it like this. Okay? And rest all the transactions are clear. If I am doing some expense, cash is going out, record on the credit side. If I am doing some sale, cash is coming in, record on the debit side. And contra entries are not going to be posted. So just ledger folio mein you can write CC. Like in purchases, look at this entry. Cash is going out and purchases I have done. So in ledger, in purchase, I'll go and write to cash. So that ledger's page number I'll write here. This page number I'll write there like this. In purchases, I'll write to cash. In cash, I have written by purchase. So these two contra entries will come. Okay? This is what is triple column cash book. I have picked up specifically today more number of the transactions just for the sake of practice. You are getting maximum 4 to 5 entries only you will get. 4 to 5 simple entries. Chalo. Let us go to our booster notes and write something. What is single column cash book? Single amount column. What is double column? Discount allowed and received are separate. Triple column, cash bank discount allowed. Petty cash kal karenge. Tomorrow we will do. Right now, I want you all to write some notes. Write down notes. Discount allowed column and discount received column. Discount allowed column and discount received column are not balanced together. You know, you don't balance debit minus credit. They are not balanced together. Separately, their balances are posted in discount allowed and discount received ledgers. Right? Separately their balances are posted. Discount allowed or discount received ko net off mat karo. I hope you are understanding the way I am giving booster notes. Grammar mistake, you please correct it. I am saying as if Dipti ma'am is speaking to you at home. These booster notes are very good for revision. Yeah, thank you. You're saying it's helpful to good. Chalo. Discount allowed column and discount received column balance it separately, and total 10 parties have allowed discount. Post it on the debit side. Discount received, post it on the credit side. Okay? Just 2 seconds, I'll be back. Read the point. Okay. Next, we will write one more booster notes. Okay. Discount allowed and discount received is clear, no? They are not balanced separately, they are posted. Okay. Journal entries between cash and bank are not posted anywhere. Journal entries between cash and bank, they are not posted anywhere. They are called contra entries. Journal entries between cash and bank are not posted anywhere. They are called contra entries. ठीक है, कॉन्ट्रा एंट्रीज बोलेंगे. You don't post it anywhere. Next point. Cash and bank book. Write down, please. Cash and bank book in itself. Cash and bank book in itself is cash and bank book in itself is cash and bank ledger. This point is very important. You can write true and false में बहुत पूछते हैं point. Cash and bank book in itself is cash and bank ledger. Hence, it is called primary books and subsidiary books both. Primary book, where you record the journal entry, and then ledger books and subsidiary books both. Yes, you don't maintain a separate cash and bank ledger because cash book in itself is cash and bank ledger. Nice points, all very clear what you have written. There's a nice concept here for that debit card and credit card also. Practically, you know, how do you record debit card and credit cards? That I'll teach you tomorrow with petty cash book. आज एक last problem करेंगे. Booster notes is over. If you all want to add any point more, ma'am, you explain, but can you make us write this point? Please tell me, I'll do that for you. Yeah, right now, yeah, we'll take up this problem. Little big it is. Don't worry with so many transactions. They are just as good as, you know, you're practicing more. That's it. ज़्यादा थोड़ी practice हो जाए उसके लिए I've picked up this problem. ठीक है? Right. Cash balance will always be a debit balance. Bank can be debit or credit. Anything. ठीक है? चलो. It's a big problem, little I'm saying now. So full page you draw it. Prepare a triple column. So many transactions will not come in the exam. Just for the sake of practice, I have included all here. Cash in hand. Can we have overdraft? Yes. Paid into bank, bought goods from Hanuman, and so on. Transactions are very easy. Let us make full page triple column cash book for problem number 4. Yeah, last one for today. Not in the booster notes. Write it in your routine notebook. Yeah, problem number 4. 3 column cash book it is called. Date, particulars, LF, discount allowed, cash and bank. This is debit side. Again, date, particulars, LF. Date, particulars, LF, discount allowed, cash and bank. ठीक है? चलो start with January 1. 1st of January. Opening balance in the cash column is 50,000. Write down. Finished making it. Please put a message if you have any doubt or unclear. Yeah. Opening balance of cash is 50,000. Bank is 20,000 overdraft. So write it on the credit side. 1st of January by opening balance. Bank balance, if it is overdraft, write it on the credit side. Otherwise, cash column always on the debit side. Chalo, read the transaction when I am reading. When I am writing, you write it. नहीं तो आप पीछे रह जाएंगे और साथ में करो. Watch the video together. If you are watching as a video and those who are attending live now, when I am reading, can you read? You all have the material with you. 2nd of January. Paid into bank. So we have deposited the money into bank. So 2nd of January in bank column, we are putting the money 10,000. So here what we will write? Cash and contra. We are putting the money in bank. Bank account debit. Cash account credit. One second now, please. Read the transaction. Yeah. Cash is deposited in bank. So bank column debit. See, I have done a mistake here. अभी मैंने लिखा ही नहीं है ना. Cash is going out. I have to write here. So in cash, what I will write? By bank. And see, contra entry. Usually students post it in the wrong column. So carefully करना है. Cash is going out and money is coming in the bank. 3rd January. Bought goods from Herman for 200 for cash. We have purchased some goods. So 200, 3rd of January by purchase. If this purchase is in cash, sorry, I was having my medicine actually. If this purchases is in cash, don't write the name of the party. Journal entries purchase to cash. Next, bought goods by check. Bought goods by check. 4th of January. By purchases. You have purchased the goods by check. And discount is allowed to you 1%. So 1% of 2,000 comes to how much? 20. So how much you will pay the check for? 1980. How much will go in the discount received? Not allowed, received 20. I hope you are getting. Once again, I have purchased the goods. I have purchased the goods for 1980. Okay? And 20 rupees. Actually, I have purchased the goods 2,000. But 20 rupees they are giving me discount. 1% of 2,000 is 20 rupees. So how much payment I should make? 1980. Clear? Next. Sold goods to Mohan for cash. Cash is coming in 1175. When I sell the goods in cash, what is the journal entry? Cash account debit to sales. 5th of January. Cash account debit to sales. ठीक है? Next. Received a cross check from Sohan, to whom goods were sold, and discount is allowed. Okay. We have received a check from Soham. On which day? Maybe 1 minute, I missed a transaction. On 6th of January. Received a check from Soham to whom goods were sold for 800. Discount allowed is 12.5% of 800. Calculate करो कितना आ रहा है? 800 into 12.5%. So 100 is the discount. Okay. And remaining amount is received in the bank. One second. One second. 6th of January, I want to read again. Received a cross check from Soham to whom goods were sold for 800. And we have allowed him a discount of 12.5% on 800. That comes to 100. So first on 6th of January to Soham, how much discount we have allowed? 100. How much check is received? 700. Anyone in the class is having doubt? In 800, 12.5% discount we have allowed. So he'll give you a check of, 700. And discount allowed is 100. Why am I putting it in cash column 700? One second. Yeah. 100 rupees is discount allowed and 700 cash. Actually, I have received check. Now, when I deposit on 7th of January in bank, I will write in bank 700 and on 7th of January by cash. I will write cash column को credit करो और bank column को debit करो. By bank because you have deposited in bank. I'm going very slow because I'm taking too many transactions in a problem. I hope it is clear. फिर से एक बार देखो. 800 rupees check I received. Just check it once. So 800 I have received. In 800, 100 I have allowed discount. So 700 I have received. This 700, after 3 days I have put it in bank. So cash column is nullified and bank I have received the payment. Some of the books say the day you receive the check, don't pass any entry. Directly record when you deposit in the bank column. I hope you are getting what I'm saying. Huh? So that way also you can do, no problem. Now, after this seventh entry, the next entry is purchased an old typewriter for 200, spent 50 on its repairing. So on 8th of January, buy typewriter. We have purchased for 250 rupees. Nothing given, money is going out cash and asset is coming in. Typewriter, debit, 250. 9th of January, bank notifies that Soham's check has been dishonored and debited to account in respect of that 10 rupees charges also. Soham's check is dishonored. So when I receive the check from the check which we have deposited, Soham's check is dishonored now. So when we deposited in the bank account debit to Soham. So when you reverse it, what entry do you pass on 9th of January? By Soham. Soham, again you are my debtor. And bank, I am crediting 700. And bank has also charged me 10 rupees charges. That is my expense. By bank charges. फिर से देखो, just check again. 9th of January, 700 when I received, bank to Soham. So now again Soham to bank. Bank को credit कर दो, check dishonored हुआ Soham. Again I am debiting, again you are my debtor, you pay me something else. And 10 rupees I had to pay extra to bank, that is my like noting charges and all, bank charges. I hope all of you know practically as on today, if a check is dishonored more than 250 rupees, so they are charging bank charges. ठीक है? Shall I take a pause? I want all of you to please put me a message if this last entry is clear or if you have any doubt. Unmute करके बोलो कोई doubt है तो. When I received the check 700, I have kept in cash. After 3 days, when I deposited in bank, cash credit, bank debit. अब बैंक में भी dishonor हो गया. Again bank credit, party debit. And bank charges also I have charged. Next now, 10. Received money order for rupees 25. Okay. From Harman. You know, when you get money order, it's like you receive cash. So 25 rupees on 10th of January to Harman, cash. Cash is coming in. When money order comes, cash. Acha. Now 11th of January, Sohan settled his account by means of a cross check of 820. 20 being interest charges. Ab fir se he gave us the check, you know, of 820. And directly on the same day, I have deposited in bank. Bank account debit because bank is receiving. Soham account credit 820. Pura. 820. Money is coming in bank. And Soham 820. Though we have paid 10 rupees, we can charge extra because we got so much of disturbance. He gave check, we deposited, again it got dishonored. We can charge 500 rupees from party. Check cancellation charges. Very practical concept. 820 rupees he gave. Directly I wrote in bank. You may be having a doubt, ma'am, why did you write then 700? Because it was received and then deposited after 3 days. Next, withdrew from bank. When you withdraw from bank, bank column credit. Buy cash. Which date? 12th of January. C, contra entry. And cash is coming in to bank. 12th of January. Cash is coming in. बैंक में से पैसे जा रहे हैं 10,000. Cash is coming in. Contra entry. Easy. Are you able to write? 2 minutes. I'll be back. If you also want to take a break, just exactly 2 minutes. We will complete the problem, and anyone has missed anywhere, Put a tick mark, put me a message in the chat box. I am waiting for a message if you have a doubt. Okay. All clear to all of you? Contra entry is clear. Money is withdrawn from the bank. So bank credit and cash debit. Chalo, next now. 18th of January, discounted a bills of exchange for 1,000 at 1% through bank. Some bills of exchange is there in the bank, and that we have discounted and received the money. I hope you are getting. Bills of exchange means someone has promised me bill receivable that I'll pay you after 3 months. So I can hold it or I can get it discounted. So we have got it discounted with bank. Amount कितना है 1,000. उसमें बैंक कितना चार्ज करेगा? 1% of 1,000 is 10 rupees. We'll write it on the debit side. For all this, you should know journal entries. So even after doing more advanced journal entries, come back and do this problem. We go on writing. Bank account debit to bills receivable. Bank account debit to bills receivable. Exactly in bank column, how much money is coming? 990. And 10 rupees I can put in charges. I discounted the bill with the bank of 1,000, but I got money in my account 990 and 10 rupees I have put as discount allowed. Now, honored our own acceptance by check for 5,000. We have given someone the bills payable that we will pay you. So we honored it, we paid it. On 20th of January, by bills payable. How much we have paid through bank? 5,000. Keep patience. I can understand for some of you this language is new if you have never done earlier bills of exchange. But it's a very nice problem. So once we complete bills of exchange in second revision, again come and check this. honored our acceptance by check. So we accepted means it's bills payable. We have drawn the bill, bills receivable. Now withdraw for personal use 1,000 rupees cash. What is the journal entry? On 22nd January, drawings account debit to cash. Money is going out and drawings are debited. Drawings account debit to cash. 24th of January. By trade expense. By trade expense 2,000. By trade expense 2,000. ठीक है? Just we have paid trade expenses. Withdraw for bank for private use. So this time the drawings is from bank. 25th of January. Yeah, I know. Keep patience. I'm telling you, literally, इतना बड़ा problem नहीं आता. आधे ही आते हैं, but I like good. थोड़ा सा drilling भी हो जाएगी और practice भी होगी. That's nice. Withdraw from bank for private expense. So this time it's drawings only, but from bank column. 1,500 from the bank column. ठीक है? Purchased machinery from Suman for 5,000 and paid him by means of bank draft. Purchased for 5,005. You know, DD निकालते हैं, demand draft. Demand draft and check, what is the difference? Can anyone say in the class? It's a very practical knowledge. Check to you all must be knowing. See, when someone gives you check, you should know what is check number, on which bank it is drawn, what is the date, signed by whom. Start learning how to read a check. ये practical knowledge कोई सिखाएगा नहीं in the office, in the articleship. I'm telling you. You all must be having checkbook. हाँ, पापा बोलते हैं इधर साइन करो, हम साइन कर देते हैं. Stop doing that. Tell to your father that I will fill up my checkbook and counterfolio on my own. I know you have some Ramesh Suresh in your office who is doing all this work, but to get work done from others also you all should do it. Yes. Demand draft is usually the payment mode in case of exam fees and all, where you make payment first and then you get the goods and all. So like ICI's exam fees you have to pay by DD. Ab to sab online ho gaya, but just in our time it was DD. So in demand draft, I deposit the money to Secretary ICI Delhi, unke account mein first. Then I get the demand draft and then I submit it with the form. So rest assured that money is with ICI. In demand draft, money is paid first. Otherwise, if I give check to ICI, check may bounce. Dipti ma'am's account balance was not there, check got bounced again. Who will do all that? So payments where they want assurance, even like you go to RTO office and all for vehicle registration, they say life tax is 10,000. Samne bank se DD bana ke aao. Sir, I have cash, I have check, I have net banking, mobile payment. Kuch nahi chalega. Jao DD bana ke aao. So that rest assured, when you make a DD in favor of RTO, Regional Transport Office, Hyderabad, this, they have got the money first. This is a super practical knowledge. Chalo. So now we have made, and on by making demand draft, you have to pay commission. That commission, you can put it in your bank charges and all. So we have purchased a machinery on 26th of January. By machinery, it's a real account. Machinery is coming in. Payment has gone by bank, 5,000 and 5 rupees we will record separately as bank charges. Sometimes they add it in the machinery, but frankly, 5 rupees are the bank charges. Issued check to Ram Saran for cash purchases of furniture. So if you purchase a furniture, it's not purchase of goods, no. Furniture is purchased on 27th of January. Buy furniture. Buy furniture. 20th of January received a cross check for commission 500 from R and Co and deposited into bank. देखो क्या है फिर से एक बार. You have received a check of 500 and on the same day you have deposited in the bank. So on 20th of January, to commission. Why? Bank mein you are getting the money. How much money you are getting in the bank? 500. But then it is your income, commission. So bank account debit the receiver. Commission is income. All expenses debit, incomes credit. So 500 will directly go to the bank column. Next one. Ramesh owed you 500 and he became bankrupt and he paid 50 paisa in full and final settlement. So on 29th, whatever money you have got, that you can receive from Ramesh. Out of 500 and 29th of January, Ramesh is paying you cash only 500. Which column? Oh, sorry. See, I wrote in wrong column. Cash column I have to write. Cash is received from Ramesh. 500 we had to receive, but he paid 50 paisa. 250 rupees. 250 rupees money is received from Ramesh. Remaining bad debt will go in journal proper. Received payment of a loan 5,000. किसी को हमने लोन दिया था on 30th of January. To loan he paid us cash 5,000 and out of this 3,000 I deposited in bank. So 3,000 cash. Contra entry on 30th of January. By bank. See, cash is going out and bank mein money is coming in. To cash. Contra entry. Date is 30th of January. I hope you are getting. I had given loan to someone. He gave me cash 5,000. Out of that 3,000 cash is going and I have deposited in bank. Now, paid to landlord Mohan by check 220. So landlord को we have paid rent by bank. So पहले मैं amount लिख रही हूँ 220. Which column? Carefully, bank column. By rent. Then I am coming and writing the date. I hope you are getting. When I read the transaction, the first thing is carefully I write the amount on debit or credit side, cash or bank column. Then I go reverse. This is my way of doing. If you want to write date first, rent pay kiya or फिर यहाँ go like this, no problem. Interest is allowed by bank. 30 rupees interest if they allow, we will receive. It's my income. So bank account is debited on 31st of January. What's the journal entry? Bank account debit. They are allowing. So we are receiving interest. And interest is our income. So interest credited. 31st of January, half yearly bank charges paid. So 31st of January, from bank, some bank charges are deducted in my passbook. 50 rupees. That's it. Now balance the columns. Discount allowed or received का सिर्फ आपको total करना है. I know that balancing is like, you know, what happened? ये total. पहले जैसे discount allowed we can see 110. 110. Discount received is just 20. Now cash column. Cash column का total करो debit side. 5,000,1175. I'm reading out loudly so that you all can also do. 700 plus 25 plus 10,000 plus 250 plus 5,000. Sorry, opening balance was 50,000. 5,000 नहीं. फिर से एक बार. 50,000 plus 1175 plus 700 plus 25 plus 10,000 plus 250 plus 5,000. 67,150 minus 10,000, 20, 700, 250, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Closing balance is 50,180. Just balance. Yeah. 50,180, you all got the balance? Are you doing the total in your book? Tell me the answer. And next, bank column. Bank is overdraft, so we will start doing the total on the credit side. 20,000 plus 1980 plus 710 plus 10,000 plus 5,000. 5,000. Yeah. 46,040 46,040 is the credit side. $30,000 is the bank balance. On 31st January, two balance carried down. Bank balance is coming on the debit side because it's an overdraft. Bank balance is coming. I know I've exceeded the time. थोड़ा सा late हो गया. शुरू भी late की थी, इसलिए I want to start at 11:30. Bank overdraft, the total is coming to 46,040 and balance is 30,000. And cash book, the balance is coming to Closing cash balance is coming to 50,180. Okay. Just check it. Any doubt you have? No. Tomorrow when I start the class, I will keep the screen on so that you can scroll up and down and do. Okay. Right. So this was a very nice problem of all the space is not enough. It's very difficult to write it in all this much, you know, right? Okay, you got the answer, right? Now do one problem number 1 as homework without fail. Tomorrow I will check the homeworks and we will do the petty cash book. तो आपको ना ये करना है problem number 1. See, opening cash in hand, paid to Raj. So first you do it single column and then you do it double column. When you do it single column, discount allowed, discount received, don't record it, ignore it. And when you do double column, you make one extra column for the discount also. Sure, you will do it this problem number 1 as homework. Alag karna hai. First you do it single column. That time discount allowed, received, ignore it. It's there but ignore it. And when you do double column, discount allowed and received also, you make it. Okay? So that's all for today. Thank you so much. Each and every problem of the classwork you go through, then do the homework problem and then your respective study materials problem also, you can do it. In chapter 1 problems are explained in the study material and at the back also some problems are there. So do check all that also. Okay? Right. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you so much. Bye-bye all of you.